Hello Libra, and welcome to your reading for the 20th to the 26th of June. Let's call in the Archangels, Ascended Masters, Light Beings, Spirit Guides, our higher selves and any other higher consciousness collectives that would like to be part of this reading. These are general readings, so please take what resonates and discard the rest. Okay, Libra, we're going to grab a card now for an energy that you may be in currently. Wow, Knight of Swords. And this, I think, is almost your power card. If we're taking the Knights as being that cardinal energy, and you are the cardinal sign of air. So here we go. You are moving forward with a new idea, some new insights. You're communicating. You are kind of putting into action something there. Let's check it out. We will have grab a card now from the Starseed Oracle to just see what your crossing energy is going to be for this reading. So, excuse my finger, I cut myself yesterday and we have a gaffer tape around it. Stick it together. Okay, Libra, here we go. This looks kind of interesting. We have the Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Okay. So this is interesting, isn't it? Because this could be you either, perhaps you're participating in a conflict or you're moving away from a conflict. But yeah, Mars energy. So yeah, that's the energy of, you know, assertion, can be obviously aggression, but sometimes determination and tenacity. Okay, and also endurance and perseverance. But this is a call to soften that energy. So perhaps at the moment, Libra, you are experiencing, perhaps either at work or in family life or something, or maybe in your friend group or something, there could be some conflicts going on, and that you may or may not be participating in that conflict, okay? It might just be something you're observing, or, yeah. And that perhaps you're going to be the person that brings in a new energy to help soften that. So let's just grab a card now for something that's happened recently. So this might give us a bit more info. Here we have the Seven of Wands. So this is about you standing your ground. So maybe some of this conflict has been sort of directed, or aggression or anger has been directed towards you, or annoyance. And maybe you are just, you know, holding your ground here and being true to yourself, which is what the Seven of Wands is about. And it could be here that you've flown in with you know, some combative words, or some, you know, and there's maybe there has been an argument that's escalated possibly. And that, yeah, we're going to grab some more cards and see what transpires. But this is about you being authentic and just standing your ground here despite some opposition or some other energies that are kind of running against you a little bit there. Let's have a look here at an energy that you're bringing in from the past, which could be, you know, childhood, or it could be some talents and skills that you have. Oh, Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is a very paying attention to emotions kind of card. And it could be that in the past, Libra, that perhaps a family member was very supportive or nurturing of you, or that you had perhaps your childhood or your teen years was characterized by some like introspective times. Maybe you're naturally like an introspective, a deep thinker. And so this is actually a skill and ability you have, and this also can be talking about intuition and perception. So you are quite a perceptive sign, Libra, and this is also your center energy. So you are, you know, you're also kind of analytical, perceptive, and yeah, you're coming from a deep place though, because you are you're activating that intuition. Let's have a look and see what might transpire. We'll get more info as the reading goes along, but this is just giving us a bit of a taste of what's happening at the moment. So, wow, so the moon. So, yeah, there's going to be some deeper things. Perhaps there's some things that are not quite apparent that are going to be brought more to light. So there could be this conflict here. There could be reasons for that, and it can be that it may or may not be you, but sometimes when people have issues or unresolved things from their past, sometimes they can be more likely to step into argument, so it could be about looking at what's behind the anger or the conflict or the frustration, what's behind that, whether that's for yourself or someone else. And the moon, this is interesting with the Queen of Cups and the moon, because these cards are both very introspective and deep, contemplative and reflective cards. Okay, so it's looking like, and also even with this energy here, if you are, perhaps you, in terms of your boundaries, you may not be used to putting up boundaries with people, okay? Or you do put up boundaries a lot, okay? So this could be about looking at, the moon card could be indicating that you might want to look into or explore your tendency to either not put up boundaries for yourself, or maybe you're not aware of how to do that, or that maybe you are putting too much of a boundary up, okay, and stopping like anything from coming in. So there could be an issue around boundaries here that you might need to investigate. And it's interesting, isn't it? These almost look like boundaries or like a bit of a fortress there as well. So yeah. And yeah, let's grab a card now for your opportunity. Let's see what's going to, what something might come in the future. Wow. Yeah, Libra, this is the card of strength. And I have a feeling that this is to do with your ability to create boundaries. And I'm thinking that maybe at this point that you are not so great at creating boundaries around yourself. Because that can be sometimes when things get to a point where we just can't take it anymore. And if we don't have boundaries in place, we're more likely to kind of just get angry and annoyed. Okay, but if we have boundaries in place and we're really clear on that, then it's less likely that people are going to be stepping on us, especially if they have an understanding of what the boundaries are as well. But the reason I'm saying that also is that the Queen of Cups is a very kind of a dreamy, sort of soft energy. So it could be that you're going to be getting some strength now on, with love and compassion, being able to create the boundaries that you need, and perhaps setting them up at the outset so that you don't have to kind of fly in or perhaps fly off the handle and just come in with all guns blazing, so to speak. If that's an energy that resonates with you, if you feel that you're always kind of trying to settle disputes, or that people are trying to pull one over you, and that you are just constantly on the back foot and you're having to kind of sort things out constantly, it could be about managing things more and really focusing on your inner strength, coming from a position of power and pre-organising and getting things set up with boundaries and how things are going to happen. Okay, so this could be about, that's an opportunity, well, it's going to be an opportunity for you to really step into your strength, or to cultivate more strength, or to develop. It could either be develop inner strength, but it might be to do with, I'm feeling that it's going to be to do with you developing the strength to deal with others in a way that is going to make it really clear to them that you have boundaries, that these are your needs, okay, and that they need to be respected, okay. Now that could be like personally or professionally, or whatever resonates. It could be something in the workplace, of course. Let's have a look here now at something like an inner like a deeper desire of yours, possibly, Libra. Two of Wands. Yeah, Two of Wands. I don't think I've pulled this card as yet. So we have the Two of Wands, and that's about making a decision. So it's about weighing things up, and it's about looking at both sides. This could just be about your perspective. So at the moment you are looking at a couple of options, and yeah, so maybe these people that are, these things that are coming at you, maybe there's maybe there's a couple of those wands that you are kind of willing to consider or willing to think on. Maybe there's some of those ideas that you might sort of just think about. But yeah, your perspective is kind of one of, yeah, you're trying to work things out in terms of what your direction and your focus is going to be, I think, as well. Let's also grab a card here for your environment, or maybe how others see you. Yeah. So in your environment, there is opportunity for you to basically kick back and just, you know, relax. Okay. Others may also view you as having it all in some ways. This is the, it's the Nine of Cups, yeah. So others may view you as, you know, that you don't really have anything to worry about, that you're quite comfortable in life, that you're happy and relaxed, and you have all those things on your plate that are giving you fulfillment, which is kind of cool. Let's see what you have as a long-term goal here, Libra. This is the first cup. Oh, we have the Queen of Cups as well. So here we have the Devil. So this could be an energy of some attachment or some tendency or some habit that you have that you may feel is going to hold you back, or it may be something that you're concerned about. Okay, this can be a card of tenacity and perseverance as well, and doing the hard work. So it could be a long-term goal of yours to, you know, to move forward and to really dedicate yourself more so to doing what you're wanting to do. Yeah, I'm thinking it's more about the, you know, attachments or the things that might be holding you back, that you have, that you are really concerned about. Let's grab a card here now for your course of action. So this could be a best course of action or a suggestion as to what you could possibly do. Wow, Ace of Swords. So this is about getting clear. It could be about thinking about things in a new way. The aces are always about have a newness or a freshness about them. So it's about getting a fresh perspective on something. And this could also be about getting a fresh perspective on your own intuition and trusting your intuition rather than, you know, rather than the intellect here. Okay. Because, yeah, and there's going to be an opportunity probably for you to develop a stronger connection with your intuition. This is about authenticity and truth as well. So there is more to us than just our logical reasoning mind. Okay, we have soul, spirit, intuition, feelings, obviously, and we also have a spiritual aspect. So we also have passions and things that fire us up. We don't know why, they just do. Okay, or there's certain things about them that we really like. So here you are, it's like you found your wand here, you're fired up about what you want to do, but you're coming up against there's some conflict or resistance. So it could be within you, this conflict could be within you, and it could be to do with listening to your intuition, because the moon is a card suggestion of, you know, that to listen to intuition. And I think you're going to need to, because of this passion, this new passion here that's fired you up, and there's been a new beginning, like an aha moment. Okay, so this is about you also probably a suggestion to simplify. So to simplify your expectations of yourself, to simplify your thoughts and the things that you think about a bit more, to also perhaps look into doing some meditation or going into some single point focus work with your mind. So which is what a type of meditation can be, a single point focus. So you might just be visualizing or thinking about one particular thing, for example, a tree. So if you go into your meditation, you're just thinking about the tree and everything about that tree. Okay, but if your mind wanders off onto what you need to do the next day, you just bring it back to the tree. So this could be, something about that as well, a suggestion of course of action to take. But it's looking here, Libra, like you are overcoming a conflict and you're having to soften, or you are looking to soften. And this is a softer energy here of just, taking some time out, simplifying, and also perhaps looking into your feminine aspect, your intuition, and just really going with the flow of those inclinations and just seeing what comes up. And it's definitely the Moon and the Queen of Cups here, definitely like a guidance for you to probably use your intuition, I think, in just cutting back a little bit on the logical reasoning mind. If that resonates, and if you find that you're thinking about things a lot, you're dealing constantly with communications, with social media, with energy and data and input and info coming in, okay, it might just be about, okay, let's just really intuitively just meditate and go on what amount of that do I really need coming in to my field, and perhaps to create this feeling here, what do I need to do? So there might be something that you maybe, you need to let go of. There might be, for example, sometimes a typical kind of thing can be, and not necessarily in this case, but if someone is, for example, a workaholic and they are very much in logical reasoning mind and they are working, like using their mind so much, okay, there can be a tendency to not have the time and the energy and the inclination to even look into any other aspects of themselves. So that could be that, this could be why the conflict's coming up. Because maybe there could be something in you possibly that is really asking you to simplify what you're thinking about, or think about things less. I don't mean to be thoughtless, but I think you know what I mean, is to just kind of cut back on the info coming in, all the thoughts happening, and just kind of, really just relax back here in reality, because this is how other people see you. Whether or not you're doing this is another thing, Libra, okay? Is to really relax and enjoy yourself a little more so that you can soften that inner conflict. Okay, you can soften the inner conflict by putting less pressure on yourself. Okay. So yeah, we started off talking about boundaries, but it could also be about internal balancing of intuition and intellect as well. And yeah, so we could quickly clarify something. Let's see. Yeah, let's just clarify the devil here, just to see what that energy is about. Okay. And here we have the King of Swords. Yeah, so that's about you being more fixed and stable with your energy. This is about you being really actively thinking a lot of the time. This is about you just holding space for yourself to, have more of a simple approach, and also for you to, if there's any attachments or you have any fears or concerns, is about kind of investigating that with a masterful approach and a masterful energy, which you have within you, Libra. It's just about, it's kind of just a matter of accessing it, okay? We all have our higher self, our wisdom selves. So this could be a call for you to just also activate your wisdom self. If you feel there's an inner conflict, or there's some deep-seated anger, or you're dealing with a conflict around you, you know, just to really access your own inner King of Swords, which is, you know, who is a, you know, a person of, you know, clarity, understanding, and also analysis, but also able to hold space, okay, to know when to think and when to stop thinking and just relax, okay. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Hope that was helpful, and I look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, have a great day and awesome week, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye for now.